Hi, and welcome to another entrepreneur story. Today I'm here with Christine Hall at Thrive Movement Studio in Ocean Park, and I'm about to start my first class later today, and I'm so excited. Christine, hi.
Hi. I'm excited for you.
I am too. I know. I'm so ready to get fit. I've been putting it off, and this is the place for me to finally get back into it.
Yay, fantastic.
So you just opened your studio not long ago, and you never thought you'd be a fitness studio owner, huh?
Never, ever. So it's funny. I was very happy being a personal trainer, and I had a great situation where I was. But it's funny, things just started to kind of change a little bit, and I realized that I wanted more. So it kind of all happened organically. Everything kind of fell into place where I started looking at, the potential of maybe opening up my own fitness studio. I knew the Ocean Park area had nothing around and nothing like it in the area. And I personally really like this area. So the right place just kind of happened. And then from there, everything just went tick, tick, tock, tock, tock. So I think we found the place at the end of August last year. So it's about a year ago, or two years ago. And then we got the keys November 1st. And we were open January 1st of 2016. And so we're just about a year and a half in, and it's awesome.
It's awesome. Really all worked out. And I'm wondering if you feel that way when you make a decision and just sort of the pieces just start going, it's almost like it's the right thing to do. Did you feel that along the way? Like it wasn't hard. It just kind of organically made its way to fruition.
Yes, it was really a lot of work arranging everything and arranging, like I said to my husband, I'm like, can we really do this? Like, can we really even financially do this? And he was so supportive. He said, whatever it takes. He said, if we have to remortgage, if we have to cash out RSPs, whatever it takes. So he really was and always is 100% behind me, which is great. I'm really a big believer in listening to your intuition in your body and how things feel to you. And I really felt like with this, the way how things flowed so naturally, it just felt like it was really right. I'd had moments of doubt, of course, and moments of fear and scariness where it was like, oh my God, like what am I getting myself into? Can we really do this? Can I really do this? But it's really worked out.
Truly, you've got most of your classes all full and some are on waiting lists, and you've got new things on the horizon that we can't yet share, but it's all very exciting.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's such a short time too, like a year and a half.
I know, it's crazy. It's funny because you have to do a business plan, and I, went to university and I did all these things, and I had never really constructed a business plan. So with the business plan, you have to forecast and you have to guess, like, okay, I hope to have this many people in classes and this many people in small group training, at this time frame and this time frame, and then like 5 years down the road. So when I set January last year and September last year, I think I was already way out of the park in a sense. And so, you're guessing in a way, and you almost feel a bit like a fraud or like a hypocrite, because you're like, I don't know if we're going to have 20 people in our small group training program. I don't know if I'm going to have like 10 groups running. But here we are, 50 groups in with a few hundred women. I don't even know how many women I have coming here. And it just keeps going, which is great.
Awesome. So what piece of advice would you have to somebody who maybe wants to open a retail space or some kind of space, because it is quite a bit of an investment, especially with the lease and all the equipment that you might need to gather? What would you say to someone who's thinking like that's so what they want for themselves?
I would say that you really have to listen to your own judgment and your own intuition, and you have to be smart. You have to do market research. You have to make sure that you're offering a one-of-a-kind service, that there's no one in your area that's offering the same thing as you. If there is, then I think you really have to differentiate what you're offering to make it really unique and really special. I think, you've got to go through the motion of like, how are you going to finance? Are you going to go through the bank and get business loans? I did a little bit of both, where I got a business loan, but I also did cash out most of my savings in a sense.
This is the retirement plan.
The retirement plan.
Hubby's at home right now, just like raking it in.
Fingers crossed. I really hope so. Oh, goodness. So you have to go through those smart, intelligent steps. And it takes time and it takes a lot of work. And you, like I said, you've got to do the market research. And then, you've got to find the right place. Location is so, so key. And you have to know the kind of clientele that is in the area or the kind of clientele that you actually want to reach out to and attract. I think that's really important too. And so I had a kind of an idea of who I wanted, and then it happened, and then it just became more clear once I was in business at who my key market was.
Yeah, that sometimes doesn't happen until you start going, right?
For sure. So you have to make all those smart moves. And I think you've got to have a really good support network. And so I had, number one, I had my husband and I had my kids who were young, but I think my family was really important. I actually hired a company that works with entrepreneurs to help get them off the ground. So that was quite the investment. But they were fundamental to me being able to open. They covered stuff I never would have thought of before. And you've got to know, if you're going to go in by yourself, then it's really important that you've got that support of family and friends, that personal network. But if you are going to hire people, then you really need to find people that really believe in your vision and will stand behind you 100%. And they have to be just as passionate about it as well, because otherwise it's not going to be the dream that you were hoping it would be.
Amazing advice. I am so excited to get my workout on in about an hour, and I appreciate you taking the time to chat with us. Come visit Thrive Fitness. Is it Thrive Movement Studio?
Thrive Movement Studio.
Thrive Movement Studio here in Ocean Park, and see what the difference is. It really is an experience to be had by as many people that would like to try something that's super supportive and non-competitive and just available at any ability that they have at the moment they're at.
Absolutely.
And everyone is very awesome here, right?
I think so.
You just attracted awesomeness, basically.
Very blessed. I really, really, honestly, I count my blessings every day. I really do.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Thanks, Christine.
Thanks,
okay, cheers.